ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्री व्यास श्री सांब सदाशिव श्रीराम प्रार्थना। ओं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओं नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओं श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। ओं श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री वेदव्यास महर्षे नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणेव अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद् ब्रह्माण्ड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायणस्य पारायणमध्येन वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। कीर्तनं श्रीराम जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय 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 जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। Narad ji is doing the Tattva Vicharana here in front of Lord Rama to tell both of us that a Guru teaches us both the Bhakti and Jnanam. So Bhagavan himself is there and Tattva Chintana is done. So Bhagavad Bhakti, Tattva Chintana, through that Bhagavad Anubhuti, they are not to drop or transcend all confusions regarding. With the Upadhi, we are Sharanagata Bhakta. Upadhi Rahita, we are one with him. Apart from these two, the third option is what? With the Upadhi, neither becoming Bhakta nor Jnani, therefore suffering as Jiva. That we are in. From this state, Ananya Bhakta Sharanagata, so too the Tattva Chintaka, Tattvanubhuta Vyakti, we have to become for our moksha. So that is what throughout all our Vedanta Shastras, all Shastras given as final goal. Here also in Adhyatma Ramayanam. So we have seen yesterday to a great extent. Let's continue. So from 21 mantra, let us chant. Of this first sarga of second kandam, Ayodhya kandam. 21 से पूरा पढ़ लो और जितना हो सके आज उतना हम अर्थ देखेंगे। ओम मत श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराण अंतर्गत श्रीमद् अध्यात्म रामायण अंतर्गत अयोध्या कांडस्य प्रथम सर्गः। श्री महादेव उवाच ओम अहंकारश्च बुद्धिश्च पंच प्राणेन्द्रियाणि च लिंगमित्युच्यते प्राज्ञैः जन्म मृत्यु सुखादिमतो स एव जीवसंज्ञश्च लोके भाति जगन्मयः अवाच्यानाद्य विद्यैव कारणोपाधिरुच्यते स्थूलं सूक्ष्मं कारणाख्यम् उपाधित्रितयं चितेः एतैर्विशिष्टो जीवः स्यात् वियुक्तः परमेश्वरः जाग्रत् स्वप्न सुषुप्त्याख्या संस्कृतिर्या प्रवर्तते तस्या विलक्षणः साक्षी चिन्मात्रस्त्वं रघोत्तम त्वत्त एव जगतु जातं त्वयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं त्वय्येव लीयते कृत्स्नं तस्मात् त्वं सर्वकारणं रज्ज्वावहिमिवात्मानं जीवं ज्ञात्वा भयं भवेत् हरात्माहमिति ज्ञात्वा भयदुःखैर्विमुच्यते चिन्मात्रज्योतिषा सर्वाः सर्वदेवेषु बुद्धयः त्वया यस्मात् प्रकाशन्ते प्रकाशन्ते सर्वस्य आत्मा ततो भवान् अज्ञानात् मन्यते सर्वम् अज्ञानात् न्यस्यते सर्वं त्वयि रज्जौ भुजङ्गवत् त्वज्ञानात् लीयते सर्वं तस्मात् ज्ञानं सदा अभ्यसेत् तत्त्वादभक्तियुक्तानां विज्ञानं भवति क्रमात् तस्मात् त्वद्भक्तियुक्ता ये मुक्तिभाजस्त एव हि अहं त्वद्भक्तभक्तानां तद्भक्तानां च किङ्करः अतो माम् अनुगृह्णीष्व मोहयस्व न मां प्रभो तन्नाभिकमलोत्पन्नः ब्रह्मा मे जनकः प्रभो अतः तवाहं पौत्रोऽस्मि भक्तं मां पाहि राघव इत्युक्त्वा बहुशो नत्वा स्वानन्दाश्रुपरिप्लुतः उवाच वचनं राम ब्रह्मणा नोदितोऽस्म्यहम् रावणस्य वधार्थाय जातोऽसि रघुसत्तमा इदानीं रक्षार्थं पिता त्वाम् अभिषेक्ष्यते यदि राज्याभिसंसक्तः रावणं न हनिष्यसि प्रतिज्ञाते कृता राम भूभारहरणाय वै तत्सत्यं कुरु राजेन्द्र सत्यसन्धस्त्वमेव हि श्रुत्वा एतद्गतितं रामः नारदं प्राह सस्मितं शृणु नारद मे किञ्चित् विद्यते अविदितं क्वचित् प्रतिज्ञातं च यत्पूर्वं करिष्ये तत् न संशयः किन्तु कालानुरोधेन तत्तत्प्रारब्धसंशयात् हरिष्ये सर्वभूभारं क्रमेणासुरमण्डलं रावणस्य विनाशार्थं श्वोगन्ता दण्डकावनं चतुर्दश समास्तत्र युषित्वा मुनिवेशधृको सीतामिषेण तं दुष्टं सकुलं नाशयाम्यहम् एवं रामे प्रतिज्ञाते नारदः प्रमुमोदः प्रदक्षिणत्रयं कृत्वा दण्डवत् प्रणिपत्यतम् अनुज्ञातश्च रामेण ययौ देवगतिं मुनिः संवादं पठति शृणोति संस्मरेद्वा यो नित्यं मुनिवररामयोः स भक्त्या सम्प्राप्नोत्यमरसुदुर्लभं विमोक्षम् कैवल्यं विरतिपुरःसरं क्रमेण इति श्रीमद् अध्यात्मरामायणान्तर्गतवामेश्वर संवादे अयोध्याकाण्डे श्रीनारदकृतरामस्तुति नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Now we see Sri Adhyatma Ramayanam. If we have patience and intelligence and guidance and interest, each of the shloka, because it is doing Tattva Chintanam, Tattva Nirnayam, how long, deep it is for us to contemplate. In that mood, if we study, more than Valmiki Ramayana time, it will take. Each of the, because Tattva Chintan is always long. Again, we have to tell, we have to do the logic, we have to tell the Shruti quotation, we have to give the examples, explanation. तभी जाकर एक एक श्लोक का वो पूरा भरपूर समझ हम कर सकते हैं, समझा सकते हैं या समझ सकते हैं. Just it's not like Bhagavan has wearing this kundala, this kirita, this what is avarana. You just meditate on those forms. हो गया वो, उससे there's nothing to do. But when it comes to Tattva Chintanam, you have to elaborately contemplate. In fact, this is the greatest exercise of trying to thoroughly understand Adhyatma Ramayanam, which gives the essence of all Upanishadic Brahma Jnanam, Tattva Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, Moksha Jnanam. Along with Bhagavad Katha and Bhagavad Bhakti Rasa Aswadana. You can see Naradji started with Bhakti, ended with Bhakti. In between, he brought entire Vedanta. That's how Bhakti se start karo. Through Bhagavad Krupa, Guru comes in life, he gives knowledge. After that, Jnana Atmanubhuti, again with the same Bhakti, we serve the world, which is the form of the Lord. There's no doubt at all. So here we saw the 17 components which make Jiva. 5 Jnanendra, 5 Karmendriya, 5 Prana, 1 Mana, 1 Buddhi. हो गया? These 17. He is the one who is going through Janma Marana. Not to the Deha, not to the Atma. Deha is made of Panchabhuta, it goes back. Deha को कभी भी न बंधन है न मोक्ष है. परमात्मा के न बंधन न मोक्ष है. Who is to बंध मोक्ष? This Jiva. who has got these 17 components. What is the meaning of 17 components? Without them, any one of them, Jiva Bhava is not complete. ज्ञानेंद्र होना चाहिए टू परसीव, कर्मेंद्र होना चाहिए टू रेस्पॉन्ड, प्राण होना चाहिए द एनर्जी, द मन शुड बी देयर टू परसीव थ्रू सेंसेस, बुद्धि शुड बी देयर टू डिसाइड, द मेमोरी इज चित्ता एंड ओनर ऑफ दम इज अहंकार. दिस कॉल्ड सूक्ष्म शरीर. सूक्ष्म शरीरावि अमानि आत्मा जीव इति उच्यते. We have understood now, we have heard it. Now when you do contemplation, we can understand. We can easily find the deha dikh raha hai. Nahi dikhne wala, within the deha, there is another individuality which is endowed with 17 components. So he is Jiva. He entering to this body, he will be exiting from this body. For him only, Janma, Marana, Bandha, Moksha. Not to Paramatma again. Paramatma is pure eternal consciousness. 10 times you think about it, our detachment from body grows. Because I am not Deha, no, I am Jiva. And in every life, as a Jiva, through Upadi, while going through Prarabdha, I have to use the Upadi, be attentive, to know my essential nature. In that effort, purify the Upadi, transcend the Upadi, then discover the Nirupadika Atma Tattva. So from Dehosmi to Jivosmi to Atmasmi or Brahmasmi. This is all our journey. No, sa eva jiva sangnahacha. He is called a Jiva. Loke bhati. In the world, he is the one doing Vyavahara. Jaganmayaha. So, he is what? Jaganmayaha. He is the one to whom the entire Jagat he relates to. Now, next one. For him, the Karana is what? Sthula Deha bata diya. Sukshma Deha bata diya. What is the Karana? Avachya anadi avidya eva Karana upadi ruchyate. Avachya anadi avidya. So the Moola Karana is avidya. Now you can't say avidya, when did it start? It is illogical. Because if the avidya had to start one day, a day before that there should be vidya. Because a day before avidya was not there. Then if the avidya was not there, vidya was there, from the vidya to avidya will not come. Is it not? Therefore, you cannot say it's adi. Karanam or, but it is there affecting us. This is the answer to the कहाँ से अविद्या आया, उसका जवाब नहीं है. And at the ultimate level, in Upanishads we have studied, avidya is nothing but absence of vidya. When you know the vidya, avidya goes away. Nothing you can do with avidya. But it is there as karana. And anything perceivable through any of the upadhi can alone be nirvachaniya, defined. Now this is not perceivable. This is anadi se rehne wala avidya. Therefore anirvachaniya or anirvachya. Nirvachana is intellectual conceptualization. Nirvachya is vocally speaking. It cannot be spoken. Therefore, neither see Parabrahma and avidya both are anadi. Both are anirvachya. Both are anirvachaniya. दोनों अनादि हैं, दोनों के बारे में कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं बनता, दोनों के बारे में बोल नहीं सकते. बट इन बोथ ऑफ देम अविद्या इज अंतवान है, परमात्मा इज अनंत. इन द नॉलेज ऑफ द अनंत परमात्मा, this avidya gets anta, and from avidya only sukshma sthula dehas came. They all will dissolve. See, that's what I said. How many times we have to contemplate on such slokas to get the essence. In this way, very heavy dosed are these. That's why Vyasa did not go beyond 3,500 slokas in Ramayana. If he writes more and more difficult, already Vasishtha ji written, Valmiki ji has written. He understood I wrote Ramayanam, in that whole Rama Katha was focused. Vedanta I have not given. Then he took the Samvada of Vasishtha ji and Rama and wrote 32,000. 8324, 8432. So, और एक पाँव ज्यादा वाला उन्होंने योग वासिष्ठ में प्योर वेदांता ओनली. दिस इज अ सैंपल ऑफ योग वासिष्ठ. As you are seeing, na, the Vedanta Vicharana goes on happening. मैं तो पढ़ने वाला हूँ उसको. Which language I don't know. जिनको हिम्मत है वो आएंगे, सुनेंगे, सोएंगे. See, this is what. Now he says, Sthulam Sukshmam Karanakyam Upaditi Trayam Chitehe. Okay, Etar Vishishta Jiva Syat Viyukta Parameshwaraha. Now you and I are lucky that while studying the Ahalyakruta Stuti, this was explained. Stula Sukshma Karana Shariras are Upadi for the Chaitanya Atma. This Chaitanya Atma, when it is in proximity with the Upadhi, these three gunas of the these three Upadhis as if fall on the Chaitanya Atma. Thus, Chaitanya Atma gets conditioned by them as if he is called Jiva. That we explain with the example of the crystal and the red or blue cloth near to it. Crystal never becomes red or blue, but appears when the red or blue cloth is near. Take away, dur mein, it is crystal is pristine in its own crystalline form. So too, when and 100 times we made you repeat. Atma Chaitanyam in proximity with Upadhis Jiva, Jiva freed from Upadhis Atma. How many times we got that repeated? I alone am Jiva with the Upadhi. I alone withdraw from Upadhi, I am the Paramatma. So be away in our identity with the Upadhi. And three Upadhi identifications we told you: Aham, Mama, Mahyam. Interrelated. Aham, it is me. Mama, it is mine. Mahyam, it is for me. Or through it, all I want from the world. These three are the ones which strengthen the Upadhis. Upadhi Tadatmya. Like घर में चाय पियोगे तो एवरी कंपनी का चाय पत्ती आपके घर में रहेगा. You want to taste of it every time stop. अरे देखो खत्म तो नहीं हो रहा, दिन में 4 बार चाय पीना है. The moment you stop eating having the tea, पत्ता ही नहीं होता वो. पत्ता का पत्ता कट जाता है. It's not there because Mama Mahyam is not there with that. In the same way, with the Upadhi, through Upadhi toward the world, Aham Mama, if we start giving up, the Upadhi influence reduces, we near to our Atma Swarupa. No, first of all, theoretical thing we have to understand, which takes some 4-5 lives. Then, from slowly the world we have to withdraw. From the Deha, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, we have to withdraw, then go to Atma. This is what will be trained to us in Taittiriya. And more elaborately is given to us the training in Brihadaranyakam, which today, day before, we chanted that portion. है ना, एक एक कोश को ले आकर यही आत्मा कहकर नहीं बाबा ये नहीं करके एवरीथिंग वाज रिजेक्टेड, आत्मा वस्तु इज प्रूव्ड. नो, टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, to try to practice that, we have to become qualified, purified. Therefore, keep on doing those karma yogas, bhakti yogas, ashtanga yogas, which totally purify our antara. What is the purification? Nothing other than Paramatma I want. Only Paramatma I want. This is called purity. Kamarahityam, Savkalparahityam, for anything and everything other than Paramatma. And Paramatma I want. That's called mumukshuta. When that is strengthened, which is not possible in one life, every life we get the kicks, we get disappointments, and we get inspiration from the Guru. दोनों act करते 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 और 100 जन्म के बाद complete वैराग्य, complete मोक्षता. At that time, this way, detaching from the world of sense objects, detaching from deha, body, upadhis, slowly we go inside. At that time, this yached vang manasi prajnaha tad yached jnanam atmani Upanishad shloka tab meaningful hote. Anyway, with three dehas, he is jiva. Detached from the three upadhis, he is called Parameshwara. Sequence चल रहा है कि नहीं आपको? He first expressed how from Paramatma, from his avidya, maya, mahatattva came entire individualities. In the individualities, the 17 components make each of jiva. That jiva stays in the deha, and he has also got karana. Thus, Thula Sharira, Sukshma, Karana, तीनों में. The one who identifies with them is jiva, freed from it is called Ishvara or Mukta. Systematically told. How to do the mukti, how to do sadhana, slowly start adding to your own understanding, practice this one. Exactly this was said in taking इसी को दृग दृश्य वेक में साक्षी दृगेवा न तो दृश्यते. काम संकल्प संदेहौ श्रद्धा श्रद्धे धृति तरे ह्रीर धीर भीर इत्यमादीन भाषेति एकदाचिति. Here also listen this 24 shloka. Jagra swapna sushuptyakya samsruti ya pravartate. Samsruti means experiences. Continuously, the experience of the Jagrata world in the Jagrata Avastha, Swapna world, Swapna Avastha, Nishupti, इससे विलक्षण एक है परमात्मा. And we told yesterday that विलक्षण परमात्मा को जानना है. How to know him as? Know him as Chaitanya Swarupa. Before knowing him as Chaitanya, how do we know him? Maintain for a long period of time the Sakshi Bhava to these three avasthas. Now I have to explain 2 hours to you this point. What is the meaning of becoming Sakshi and Drashta in each of the avasthas? निद्रा अवस्था को तो हम नहीं कर सकते हैं. इतना कर सकते हैं कि just I was tired, I slept, there is nothing to discuss about it. Swapna also you can easily brush aside because his impressions got in the Jagrata Avastha which projected Swapna. Yeah, I went through the dukkha, never mind, I got up. No, it is illusion, nothing to worry. But in the Jagrata Avastha, to every Anubhuti, in that every Triputi, to each one of them, how you have to develop Drashta Bhava without reacting. Before that, you have to reduce your expectations, dependencies on the world for some time. तभी जाकर दृष्टा बनेंगे, then only साक्षी बनेंगे, then only we discover our Chaitanya Atma. Remember these 3 words: Drashta, Sakshi, Atma. DSA. Drashta, Sakshi, Atma. Before Drashta, it is the one who is identified. तादात्म्य. So उपाधियों से तादात्म्य, पक्का संसारी जीवा. Slowly developing the Drashta Bhava is becoming Sadhaka. From Drashta, he becomes Sakshi. More subtler it is. Sakshi nature is Chaitanyam. So I am Chaitanya Atma. In my presence, something is happening or not happening, it doesn't touch me. I am that self in whose presence the arrival and departure of all upadhis has no meaning. Like I am that water in whose presence the arrival and departure of the Rupa Nama of the wave has no meaning. That is the realization of water. Because I am intact. On me the Rupa Namas are superimposed and de-superimposed. Again superimposed. Again. Like same mud को मट्टी बनाया, फिर उसे गमला बनाया, तोड़ दिया, फिर उसके वाटर पॉट बनाया, फिर तोड़ दी, उससे लैंप बनाया. मट्टी को तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा ना. So to the gold made into rings or necklaces and all, but gold is intact in the same way. And on the gold, Rupanama are superimposed, which we have studied thoroughly. So, after saying this key, the tasyaha vilakshanaha, to entire Jagra Swapna Sushti Vyavahara, a vilakshana sakshi is there, uske upar hame dhyan karna hai. That's called Savikalpa Samadhi. So, Shabdanavidya, Drushyanavida, Visano. Drushyanavida, Kamadhyasthitaka Drushyaha, Tat Sakshittvena Chetanam Dhyaye, Drushyanvidyoyam, Savikalpa Samadhi. असंग सच्चिदानंद स्वप्रभो द्वैतवर्जितः अस्मीति शब्दविद्वयं समाधि सविकल्पकः स्वानुभूति रसावेशात् दृश्य शब्द उपेक्षितो निर्विकल्प समाधि स्यात् निवात स्थित दीपवतु. ऑल दिस भगवान शंकर, ये सब यहाँ भी आएंगे आगे जाकर. सो नेक्स्ट वन, द एंटायर वर्ल्ड इज एनालाइज्ड. तत्त एव जगत जातम, वर्ल्ड हैज कम फ्रॉम यू. त्वयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम्, it is staying in you. त्वयि एव लीयते कृत्स्नम्, it goes back into you. तस्मात् therefore त्वं सर्व कारणम्, you are the primordial cause of everything. And again this is alochana, it is deep alochana. First it is intellectual, then meditational. Intellectual contemplation is what? Ki everything is an effect. Every effect has a cause. Causes are of 4 types. Material cause, efficient cause, instrumental cause, and action cause. Okay, upadana, nimitta, karana, and karma. With these 4 karanas only a karya is created. Think in these lines. Like any chair, it is an effect. It is a material plastic. An instrument, a molding machine. A karta, efficient cause, who knows how to do it. Karma, actual doing. Material is there, efficient is there, instruments are there, but actual karma nahi kiya udhar to you won't get the kursi made. These are the 4. Now, in this entire world, on deep analysis, what is the material? It is Paramatma Shuddha Satta only. And that Satta all pervading, other than that, it is nowhere else is there. Then where from the efficient also should come? From that only. Where from instrument cause should come? From that only. Where the karma should happen? From that. Therefore, for all the created world, the four upada karanas are Ishvara Paramatma. Therefore, this way he is Karana. And from that Karana, when Rupanamatmaka expressed, it is a Leela going on, it's play going on. Don't value too much the world. It is an Ishvara Leela. Value kiya to first gaye. What to do not to value? In and through everything that's happening, first with Saguna Bhakti, see Paramatma's presence. When you become Parakashta level in that, all your attachments, insistences, realities given to the world go away. That time, sit closed eyes, then it's a contemplative meditation. In that meditation, we will go to the substratum, which is a primordial cause, the Parabrahma. And all the creation theories tell us the process of creation from Paramatma of this world. And they are only to tell that Paramatma is beyond all, not to prove creation. Any theory of creation is not to prove creation that we saw in Manduk and all. Is only to take us our attention to Paramatma. Like the mother tells all stories to the child. Not to tell story, but to make him eat, or to make him take medicine, to make him sleep. So too, the theory of Srishtivada is only to tell us about Paramatma. Like all upasanas taught to us in Taittiriya, Pratama Shikshavali are only to tune us to Paramatma slowly. That is the ultimate. This is a prakriya. Because you see the world, you are lost in the world, you take it as real. Slowly we have to detach you from that. Therefore, we tell the world as an effect, is an effect, it has a cause, go to the cause. So the entire universe has come from him, maintained in him, going back into him. In the making of creation, whether you say upadana, nimitta, karana, karma, all is he only. Develop this thought, strengthen this thought. View the world from this strengthened thought. Other than Bhagavan, you don't see anything anywhere. That's called moksha. Beautiful it is. Using chair for sitting, yet not forgetting the plastic and the maker and the instrument and the making. That's called as moksha. Otherwise, what will happen? Chair is mine, I only should sit, nobody else should. This type of samsara happens. एक सारे कुर्सियां पार्क में गवर्नमेंट ने लगाया, कोई भी बैठ सकते, लेकिन अपने घर में कोई आकर नहीं बैठ सकते, ओनली गेस्ट. मय हो गया, दैट दिस आर मेड फ्रॉम सेम मटेरियल ओनली, बट इसके ऊपर ममता है, उसके ऊपर नहीं है. ममता त्याग इज इंपॉर्टेंट. In this way, then he says, Rajjavahimivatmanam jivam jnatva bhayam vahet paratmahamiti jnatva bhaya dukkhair vimuchyate. When you see snake on rope, you are afraid. When you know it is not a snake, it is rope, all fear goes. In the same way, through Upadhadatma, when I consider myself limited jiva, I always have bhaya of janma, jara, roga, mrityu. सारा भय जीव के रूप में जब तक मैं हूं तब तक होंगे. Only when I discover I am eternal, immutable, changeless, birthless, deathless Atma, all bhaya goes away. And bhaya, dukkha, they go together. And all of us have nitya nirantara dukkha because of nitya nirantara bhaya, because we are limited jiva, because we are identifying with the upadhi. These are all such a sublime solutions for problems eternal, permanently. Now, who is teaching us these subjects? Even they are taught, do you have that guts and abilities and interest to study? हमको तो मिठाई दो, आइसक्रीम दो, सलाद दो, फलदा दो, टीवी के सामने बैठाओ. We are animals, only at the indriya level we want that bhoga. बढ़िया पराठा बना दो, आलूदा, मूलीदा, ये वाला उदा. You see, we can't. Our intellects are not working, not there. Our heart is filled with so many desires. Our mana is fully filled with the all agitation. Senses are slaves to the objects. Body is continuously misused and tired and exhausted with such a rotten personality. How can you understand the sublime? That is why so many lives have little upasanas, little shravanam, little guru seva goes on removing all this dust and dirt from our personality layer. When it becomes purified, then in him only jijnasa to know the Paramatma comes. Mumukshita to get rid of the Jiva Bhava comes. Then Sharanagati to Paramatma happens. That time the true genuine sadhana starts. Now are we in that situation right now? We have to close eyes and see. How much in me I must know my essential self? That thought is there. How much in me I must get out of the Upadhi Jiva Bhava is there. How much in me let me be total Sharanagata to Bhagavan, invoke His grace to get out of Upadhi, get to myself. How much is this thought strong? That determines at what level we are. To that, go on adding through Shastra Jnanam, day by day, thoda thoda deposit karte jana. Thoda guru log karte hain by their pravachana. That you can block by sleeping in the class, being irregular in the class, by only comparing this guru with that guru. You can write a book on how nonsensical we can be, by with which we can block the grace of guru or the teachings or the addition to whatever information we have. Many people do that, unfortunate fellows. But the fortunate ones, lucky ones, intelligent ones, every day receive in the class the data, go on adding up to their conviction in these three things. This is what gurus do from outside. To that, what we have to add through our own manana chintana, we also have to strengthen. I have to be Sharanagata to Paramatma, I have to get out of the Upadhi, I have to discover myself. Sharanagati, Vyatireka, Anvaya. Bhakti, Sharanagati to Bhagavan, Vyatirekata Upadis, Anvaya Vida Atmavastu. This is what when we do, Bhaya, Dukkha goes away. Finite will always have the Bhaya and Dukkha. Infinite will not have any Bhaya because infinite is always infinite. Therefore, there is no Dukkha in that. Now, these are all the knowledges life after life get added. Right now तो हमको ये सब knowledge it's like a bouncer or wide wall because we are so much engrossed in देहादि उपाधि तादात्म्यम living in the world of senses कि यही हमने दुनिया मानकर रखा. As the scientists have unraveled so many of the secrets for more and more comforts, showing their maturity, how many every day, if you really look as a zooming from up above, throughout the world, in thousands and lakhs of places, in every of the field and department, the researchers are going for improving upon what is existing, adding to that, or discovering the new ones. It's a flabbergasting thing to see if at all we can see that. हर एक फील्ड में, टेक्नोलॉजी में, साइंस में, मेडिसिन में, खाद्य पदार्थों में, फसल इत्यादि में, हर जगह पे रिसर्च होता हुआ हर क्षण बढ़ रहा है. In the same way, we also through the deep research go and add to our own these spiritual understandings. Life after that suddenly nahi hota ho. But the most beautiful thing, if at all it happened in this life, if it happens, is what? We got the support. Support is what? Of Jnanam. What is that? मैं समझू या ना समझू, करूँ या करूँ नहीं, पाऊँ या ना पाऊँ, only in the Atma Anubhava there is Mukti. This knowledge, if we are holding, what is Atma? We don't know. What is Mukti? We don't know. What meditation? We don't know. All that is okay. But this much, if blindly enters into you, Rute Jnanat na Mukti, Atma Jnanat, that is the greatest gain in this life. Second, to gain to that Anubhuti, my meditation, Guru's Upadesha, Ishvara Krupa are required. If in these three also I get hold, second way, I am really lucky, blessed in this life. Third, doing these three things, if I slowly come toward the Atma, jitna main kar sakun wo, that is a great initiation in this life. Continue it in next few lives. Then by God's grace, we get rejected, we get rejection, we reject all upadhi, we really near to our own Atma Jnanam. इतना भी मिल गया हमको, मैं तो इतना ही मानता हूं, आत्मानुभूति में ही मोक्ष है, ध्यान में आत्मानुभव होता है. इसके लिए गुरु अनुग्रह उपदेश चाहिए, ईश्वर अनुग्रह चाहिए. ईश्वर अनुग्रह थ्रू भक्ति प्रपत्ति शरणागति, गुरु अनुग्रह by being regular to attend the classes and listen shastra. In that shastra kripa, shruti kripa, guru parampara kripa also is there. This clarity, never forget. And After this clarity comes, work only on those details. Then Chinmatra Jyotisha Sarvaha Sarva Deheshu Buddhayaha Tvaya Yasmat Prakashyante Sarvasya Atma Tato Bhavan. Dekho, all of us are living knowingly. That knowledge is happening is in our buddhi antakarana. In that buddhi antakarana, the knowingness is happening because of the chit jyoti there. If the chit jyoti is not there, aham will not say aham, buddhi will not analyze and know, mana will not have sankalpa, chitta can't store anything, then indriyas cannot perceive. In this way, that without which the things won't exist, that because of which the things exist, that is called as Atma of the things. Therefore, I as a Jiva, though living with all these upadhi, none of the upadhi, including Jiva Bhava, can survive without love under Atma Jyoti. Therefore, that Atma Jyoti Rupa Aham is the Sarvatma. And this Atma here is Atma everywhere. He in Gita 13th chapter called as Kshetrajno. Idam Shariram, all the three bodies, Kshetram, Etad Yahaveti, Tam Kshetragnam Prahu, Kshetragnam Chapimam Vidi Sarva Kshetreshu. In all the Kshetra, the one is the Kshetrajna. This is what Vedanta. Go on adding to yourself. Then this is understood. Chinmatra Jyoti's presence is the cause because of which I am enlivened, I aham vritti. Then that aham vritti enlivened is using the buddhi, mana, indriya. All of them are functional again because of Chinmatra Jyoti present. The Chinmatra Jyoti is only in the form of the Deha also here. Without that, none of them nor their functions are possible. Therefore, he is the Atma. Then, Ajnanat Nyasyate Sarvam Tvairajyo Bhujangavato Tatjnanat Niyate Sarvam Tasmat Jnanam Sadabhyaset. Now, this is again a very, very sublime sloka. The snake, its hood, its hissing, and it is frightening us. All of that are superimposed on the rope or not. When the rope is not seen, the snake is seen and all the happenings of the snake are seen. But all of them are on what? On the substratum rope only. Without touching the rope, on that these are superimposed. How long? Till the rope is not known. Once the rope is known, neither the snake, nor its hood, nor its pranks, nor its hissing, nor its poison, nor the effect of it called as fear. In the same way, Srushti, Sthiti, Laya, in the Sthiti Kala, Dharma Sthapana, further Dushta Shikshana, Shishta Rakshana, all of them are only till Paramatma is not known. In the ignorance of Paramatma, like in the ignorance of the rope, the snake is superimposed on the rope. So, in the ignorance of Paramatma, all this Jagat Chakra is superimposed on him. Know the rope, all Jagat Chakra with all its happening dissolve. Know the Parabrahma, everything called Sushti Siddhaya, they all goes away. That's what is the meaning. Tat Jnanat Liyate Sarvam. Therefore, most important thing, please take for 2 years the gift. Tasmat Jnanam Sada Abhyaseto. Therefore, always do all those abhyasas which take us to the Jnanam. And which Jnanam? Tattva Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, Brahmatmaika Jnanam. Only that we have to pursue. This is the biggest gift we give to ourselves having studied Adhyatma Ramayana or any of the Upanishads. क्योंकि उसी में सत्य है, वो जानने का सारा सृष्टि ही डिसअपॉइंट हो जाएगा. Then where is the desire in the सृष्टि, where the disappointment in the सृष्टि? Because world is disappointing us because we are desiring the world. We will desire the world as well as long as it is taken as real. And the reality of the world goes away when the real reality is found. The real reality is the self. So when the self is found, world is gone, the desire for world is gone, the disappointment in the world is gone. Therefore, तस्मात् ज्ञानम सदा अभ्यसेत. ये महावाक्य लिख लो उसको कागज पे और आपके आईने में या कहीं चिपका लेना. Wherever you frequently visit, your refrigerator, your medicine box, your चश्मा और आईना और टीवी के ऊपर सारा एवरीडे कोटेशन चिपका देना. तस्मासी Tasmat kena pipayena manak krishne niveshet. That was the Bhagavata dharma. Yena kena prakarena hari smartavyaha. In the same way, in the Vedanta, tasmat jnanam sada abhyaset. Always pursue the Atma Jnana. What is the self? What is the self? Where is the self? Who is the self? Go on. And that is done through various processes. Whole text will teach us that. Already some are taught. Earlier texts also we studied. By rejecting all anatma, reach the Atma. Anything object is not the self. Because self cannot be objectified. So when you can reject all the objectifiable, not self, that which remains, which cannot be rejected, it is called as subject self. जो छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा, जो पकड़ा नहीं जाएगा, वो आत्मा है. जिसको हम पकड़ते हैं, छोड़ते हैं, वो अनात्मा है. जो पकड़ा हुआ अनात्मा को छोड़ते जाओ, वो आत्मा मिलेगा. जिसको पकड़ नहीं सकते, छोड़ नहीं सकते, वो मैं हूं. That's called Atmajnana Abhyasa. Keep on doing that. Then he says another topic. He gave all bhakti in the beginning, pure Vedanta in this 10 sloka. Again he says, such jnanam, to get an opportunity to listen, to withhold that knowledge, to digest it, to use it. It is not possible without your kripa. Those are devotees of your feet. They alone are able to do all that. Therefore, Tvatpada Bhakti Yuktanam. No, it's a very crucial sloka. Tvatpada Bhakti Yuktanam. Those who have the Yukti, intelligence. Tomorrow also we'll see that word, Yukta in the morning. Tvatpada Bhakti Yuktanam. Those are intelligent to yoke their devotion to your feet. Vijnanam Bhavati Kramat. Slowly, steadily, this Atma Jnanam starts happening. है ना. फर्स्ट तो भगवत भक्ति से क्या होगा, जगत विरक्ति. भगवत भक्ति से क्या होगा, अंतःकरण शुद्धि. भगवत भक्ति से क्या होगा, गुरु उपलब्धि. भगवत भक्ति से क्या होगा, गुरु उपदेश. Slowly the उपदेश of Guru makes us deeply understand, and that takes us to highest level of contemplation. In that Atma Jnana happens. बिना भक्ति का ज्ञान नहीं होता. स्पष्ट. तत्पाद भक्त्यूनाम विज्ञानम भवति क्रमात्. Therefore, tasmat tad bhakti yukta ye. Whoever they are, your bhakti bhaktas, mukti bhaja ta evahi, te eva mukti bhaja. Only those who are your devotee, they alone can get the mukti. Remember that. In the Krutha Yuga, they were so full of internal staminas and purities, they never needed much bhakti than doing Kritagnata Yukta Argyapadhyadi to the phenomenal devatas. More than that, they didn't need it because the intellects were so pure and subtle, they could get the Mahavakya Upadesha, meditate and reach. But as the time passed, we became sentimental, emotional. Those sentiments, emotions made us attached to the world. Same sentiments and emotions, when you do it for the God as bhakti, they detach. They give us adhikara for jnanam, through that the moksha. Therefore, for us who have come later on in Dwapara and Kali Yuga, though Atma Jnana alone gives mukti, but what gives Atma Jnana is Bhagavanugraha, which we invoke through the bhakti at his feet. तो क्या करना चाहिए, भगवान चरण का भक्ति. उससे धीरे धीरे भगवान ज्ञान देकर मुक्ति देते हैं. See, knowledge he told, but this all knowledge will come to us when he blesses us. Therefore, be a bhakta. And in trying to be God's bhakta, all his energies, powers come at the same time. Because we are time spending there, not in the world, all our energies get conserved. Our distractions get curtailed. Our value given to the world is withdrawn. To that extent, the stamina to meditate comes. With that, you know the truth. This is how it is. Therefore, Bhagavan ko kehte hain, Narad ji, aham. So, two things are said. With your bhakti, the moksha will come. No. With your, for those who are bhaktas at your feet, they get mukti step by step. Therefore, only those who are your devotee, they are blessed with moksha. Having said so, he says about himself. Naraji's humbleness, you see, aham tad bhakta bhaktanam tad bhaktanam cha kinkara. I am the devotee. I am the humble kinkara of your devotees. Therefore, ataha mam anugrunishwa. Oh Lord, please do the anugraha. Mohayasva namam. Don't do the delusion to me. by doing namaskar to me and talking such a language that such a great saints don't give darshana to any of the samsari, and for the kami purusha like me तो होता ही नहीं. It's your grace and my punya. अरे रामा मेरे को मोह में मत डालना. डर गए ना आरज जी वहाँ भगवान, क्योंकि he had lot of experiences earlier getting deluded out of his own ego when he would tried to play with Bhagwan and his Maya. तो मैं तो आपके भृत्य हूँ, आप मुझे मोहित मत करिएगा. Then he tells, I am your grandchild, I am Brahma, Putra and all of that. Now the stories, the Brahma has sent me, my father, your son, to tell you all these days. Ramji says, yes, I know, I am going to do that. This portion tomorrow we study and we'll conclude. Then thereafter, either the story in the Ayodhya ji, Dasharath ji starts doing the preparations for the Abhisheka to Rama. That's how will be the third Sarga. Let us study it tomorrow. Thank you. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnasya Purnama, Purnameva Avashya. Om Shanti. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरि अमृतकलशस्थाय सर्वमय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्यावति चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तकेक गणागणारोग पर्वतदम्बोळे नृत्यार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. नासै रोगने समपीरा जवदनन्तरमत वीर. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. शिवस्मरण. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णकृष्णाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णकृष्णाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णकृष्णाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. Today we chant Vishnu Ashtavinshati Nama. 28 names of Vishnu, a Stotram. Shatpadi, Mangala, Geetham. These three we do. This is what I said. ओके ये भी कहा क्या मैंने? टाइम लगेगा. ओके. ओम अतः श्री विष्णोः कृपया परमात्म दर्शन अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम विष्णोः अष्टाविंशति नाम स्तोत्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. तदनन्तरं षट्पदी स्तोत्रं मंगलगीतं दशावतार स्तोत्रं च. ओम अतः श्री विष्णोः अष्टाविंशति नाम स्तोत्रम्. अर्जुन उवाच किं नु नाम सहस्राणि जपते च पुनः पुनः यानि नामानि दिव्यानि तानि चाचक्ष्व केशव. श्रीभगवानुवाच मत्स्यं कूर्मं वराहं च वामनं च जनार्दनं गोविन्दं पुण्डरीकाक्षं माधवं मधुसूदनं पद्मनाभं सहस्राक्षं वनमालिं हलायुधं गोवर्धनं हृषीकेशं वैकुण्ठं पुरुषोत्तमं विश्वरूपं वासुदेवं रामं नारायणं हरिं दामोदरं श्रीधरं च वेदांगं गरुडध्वजम् अनन्तं कृष्णगोपालं जपतो नास्ति पातकं गवां कोटिप्रदानस्य अश्वमेधशतस्य च कन्यादानसहस्राणां फलं प्राप्नोति मानवः. अमायां वा पौर्णमास्याम् एकादश्यां तथैव च सन्ध्याकाले स्मरे नित्यं प्रातःकाले तथैव च मध्याह्ने च जपे नित्यं सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते. इति श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे श्रीविष्णोः अष्टाविंशतिनाम स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्. अथ श्री आदिशंकर कृत षट्पदी स्तोत्रम्. I think we have done it. Again we'll do. Om Avinayamapανaya Vishno Damaya Mana Shamaya Vishaya Murgatrishnam Bhutadayam Vistaraya Taraya Samsara Sagaratah Divya Dhuni Makarande Parimala Paribhoga Satchidanande Sripati Padaravinde Bhavabhaya Kheda Shidevande Satyapi Vedapagamenath Tavaham Namamakeenastvam Samudro Hitarangaha Kvachana Samudro Natarangaha Uddhrutanaga Nagavidanuja Danuja Kulamitra Mitra Shashi Drushte Bhavati Prabhavati Na Bhavati Kim Bhavati Raskaraha Matsyadeviravataraihi Avataravata Sada Vasudhama Parameshwara Paripalyaha Bhavata Pabhitoham Damodara Gunamandira Sundara Vadana Ravinda Govinda Bhavajaradi Matana Mandara Paramam Dharmapanayatvam me Narayana Karunamaya Sharanam Karavani Tavakau Charanam Iti Shatpadi Madiye Vadana Saroje Sada Vasato Iti Srimad Shankaracharya Virajanam Shatpadi Stotram Sampurnam Ata Sri Mangala Geetham Sri Jayadeva Kavi Virachitam Sita Kamala Kucha Mandala Dhruta Kundala This is all song, I can't do it. Sita Kamala Kucha Mandala Dhruta Kundala He Kalita Lalita Vanamala Jaya Jayadeva Hare Dinamani Mandala Mandana Bhava Khandana He Munijana Manasa Hamsa Jaya Jayadeva Hare Kaliya Vishadara Ganjana Janaranjana He Yadukula Nalini Dinesha Jaya Jayadeva Hare Madhubura Naraka Vinashana Garudasana He Surakula Keli Nidana Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Amala Kamala Dalalochana Bhavamochana He Tribhuvana Bhavana Nidhana Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Janaka Sutta Kruta Bhushana Jita Dushana He Samara Shamita Dashakantha Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Avinava Jaladhara Sundara Dhrutamandara He Sri Mukha Chandra Chakora Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Tava Charane Pranata Vayamiti Bhavaya He Kuru Kushalam Pranateshu Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Sri Jaya Deva Kaveruditam Idam Kurute Mudam Mangala Manjula Geetham Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Jaya Jaya Deva Hare Dashavatara Stotram Sri Jaya Deva Virachitam Pralayapayodhi Jale Drutavanasi Vedam Vitavahitra Charitramakhedam Keshavadhrutamina Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kshitirati Vipulatare Tavatishthati Prushte Dharani Dharana Kina Chakra Girishte Keshava Dhruta Kachaparupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vasati Dashana Shikhare Dharani Tavalagna Shashini Kalanka Kalena Nimagna Keshavadhruta Sukara Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare Nakamadbhuta Shrungam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhrungam Keshavadhruta Nara Rupa Hari Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Chalayasi Vikramane Balimadbhuta Vamana Padanaka Neera Janita Jana Pavana Keshavadhruta Vamana Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kshatriya Rudhiramaye Jagadapagata Papam Navayasi Vayasi Shamita Bhavatapam Keshavadhruta Bharupati Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vitarasi Dikshurane Dikpati Kamaniyam Dashamukha Malim Ramaniyam Keshavadhruta Raghupe Pativesha Jaya Jagadisha Hare वहसि वपुषि विशदेवसनं जलदाभं हलहति भीतिमिलितयमुनाभं केशवधृतहलधररूप जय जगदीश हरे निन्दसि यज्ञविधेरः श्रुतिजातं सदय हृदयदर्शितपशुघातं केशवधृतबुद्धशरीर जय जगदीश हरे म्लेच्छनिवहनिधने कलयसि करवालं धूमकेतुमिव किमपि कराळं केशवधृतकल्किशरीर जय जगदीश हरे श्रीजयदेव कवेरिदमुदितमुदारं शृणु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारं केशवधृतदशविधरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे. Just we chanted only formality. We don't know the ragam. We are not great singers. Tomorrow, Hayagriva Stotram we chant. Very rare it is. Okay. Then Artratrana Parayanashtakam. This is Deshikacharya has given us. Hayagriva Stotram is given to us by, again, Venkatanatha Vedantacharya. Then we do the Dattatreya Stotram. Dattastavarajam. Wow, we are lucky. Panchayida Stotram, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. Oho, Narayana Kavacham, Nృసింహ Kavacham, Panduranga Suprabhatam, Bhishma Kruta Bhagavad-stuti, Varadaraja Stotram. So many are there coming lined up for us. Om Bhurvasvaha Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpanam Madhya Madhya Amritapaniyam Uttaraposhnamastapāda Prakshādana Achamanata. Om Nilamekha Shyama Nitya Jaganmohana Bala Gopala Venugana Vedanta Navanita Chora Bhakta Janadhara Paramadaya Mukti Sandha Gita Amrit Paramayogi Partha Abramaloka Deri Me Guru Bhavaka Guruyaki. Om Sri Shyama Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Radhavara Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Umavara Chandrachuda Bhagavan Ki Jai. Ramayana Mahabharata Bhagavata Upanishad Gita Patanjali Yoga Sutra Adhyatma Ramayana Yoga Vasishta Vasishta Gita Sutra Samhitadi Samasta Sanatana Vedanta Shastra Ki Jai. Bolo Vai Sri Veda Vyasa Sukadeva Sutadi Bhagavatacharya Ki Jai. Vishwamitra Vishwavalmiki Tulsidas Veda Vyasadi Ramayana Acharya Ki Jai. Veda Vyasa Vaishmani Agnavalka Adya Shankaradi Brahma Vidya Acharya Ki Jai. Bolo Vai Sab Santana Ki Jai. Sadgunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Aaj ke Anand Ki Jai. Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev Har. Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtana Govinda Govinda Janaki Jeevana Smriti Jai Ram Ram Ambe Vyadvara Shakti Mata Ki Jai. Sataka Bhakta Jignasu Shrota Mandali Ki Jai. How fast our days are going on. Already 18th is over. October. होने दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. और थोड़ा टाइम भी भगवान में लगा दो. Thanks friends. Hari Om. Shubharatri.